Evacuated from the Louvre in 1939 during World War II, the Mona Lisa, painted by Leonardo da Vinci, found safe haven in the Château de Chambord. It returned to the Louvre in 1945, symbolizing efforts to safeguard cultural treasures during the war. In circa 1950, John Vachon's photograph features a 99-year-old veteran in his home. 1930s, weight gain ads commonly endorsed unconventional methods, such as recommending beer consumption, reflecting the prevailing belief that certain foods and drinks could contribute to gaining weight. In 1966, Leonard Nimoy, known as Spock, posed with his 1964 Buick Riviera during the filming of Star Trek at Desilu Studios in Hollywood, showcasing a unique blend of sci-fi and classic automotive style. Destitute Family in the Ozark Mountains area of Arkansas in 1935 captures a poignant moment during a challenging period in American history. Marilyn Monroe's appearance in the strapless orange swimsuit from the film How to Marry a Millionaire is an iconic moment in cinematic history. 11-year-old Lena Locchiavo was photographed as a basket seller, circa 1908. Claude Elwood Shannon, a remarkable American mathematician, electrical engineer, computer scientist, and cryptographer. He is often referred to as the father of information theory for his groundbreaking work in the field. A billboard with the phrase, "Once and forever, the Indonesian Republic," behind the burnt-out car of British Army officer Brigadier Malaby, refers to a significant historical event during the Battle of Surabaya in 1945. In the early 1980s, Pablo Escobar, the notorious Colombian drug lord, attempted to legitimize himself in various ways, and there were segments of the Colombian population that viewed him with mixed sentiments, including as a Robin Hood figure. Royal Afghan Army soldiers during a parade in 1962 refers to a period when Afghanistan was a kingdom under the rule of King Mohammad Zahir Shah. Linda Carter attending the Emmy Awards in 1977 is a notable moment in the career of the American actress and singer. The librarian at Lorain, Ohio Public Library, looking at the chaos of 50,000 books after one shelf fell over in 1971, paints a vivid picture of a challenging and perhaps unexpected situation in a library setting. A granny, winning first prize for her marijuana plant at the California City County Fair in 1973, paints a unique and unconventional picture of a historical event. In July 1940, the children of a migrant fruit worker in Berrien County, Michigan, were captured in a poignant photograph, shedding light on the challenges faced by families during the era of migrant labor. Martin Luther King Jr. held a press conference in Washington, D.C. on August 26, 1964, embodying his pivotal role in the civil rights movement and his commitment to justice and equality. Barbara Roofs, as one of the sexy women of drag racing in the 1970s, points to a period in motorsports history when certain female drivers gained attention not only for their racing skills, but also for challenging gender norms and stereotypes. In 1955, Betty White, the beloved actress, was captured in a snapshot, marking a moment in the early years of her multifaceted an enduring career. Before her iconic role on Gilligan's Island, Tina Louise starred in The Warrior Empress in 1960, showcasing her early contributions to the world of entertainment. On August 28, 1963, a massive crowd stretching from the Lincoln Memorial to the Washington Monument gathered during the March on Washington, a historic event where Martin Luther King Jr. delivered his famous "I Have a Dream" speech. Protesters clashing with police in front of the Guibert Joseph bookstore in Paris on May 6, 1968, refers to a significant event during the May 1968 protests in France. Rudy King and his Trinidad Steel Band at the 7th Avenue Harlem Carnival in 1958 captures a moment in the cultural history of Harlem and the vibrant tradition of steel pan music. Nancy Sinatra is an American singer and actress, best known for her hit songs like "These Boots Are Made for Walking" and her contributions to the entertainment industry, particularly during the 1960s and 1970s. In January 1919, the North End of Boston witnessed a devastating disaster with the explosion of a molasses tank. Shortly afterward, a flood ensued, leaving behind a scene of wreckage at the disaster site. Natalie Wood was an acclaimed American actress who rose to fame in the 1950s and 1960s, known for her roles in films like Rebel Without a Cause and West Side Story. Her mysterious death in 1981 continues to be a subject of public interest and speculation. Two young drivers with a horse in a West Virginia coal mine, photographed by Lewis Hine in October 1908, refers to a poignant historical photograph that sheds light on child labor practices in the early 20th century. In 1977, a backstage moment with Joan Jett, the iconic rock musician, captures a glimpse of her early years in the music scene, setting the stage for her influential career. A young boy who worked as a driver in Brown Mine, West Virginia, in the early 20th century. In the 1960s, a young Iranian woman enjoys the beach, reflecting a time of social and cultural shifts in Iran before the Islamic Revolution of 1979. Dr. Jonas Salk, the American medical researcher, administered the polio vaccine to a young girl, marking a pivotal moment in the fight against polio and a major breakthrough in public health, circa 1956. That was all for today, folks. We hope you enjoyed. Until next time, safe travels.